Week 2, another road game. Goodell has really screwed us with the schedules. We start the year off 3 straight roads. First 2 AFC North, really a tough spot. Monday night at the Ravens, week 1. Prime time under the lights. That crowd was into it. Ravens were out for blood after I beat them in the playoffs last year. And we've turned the ball over 4 times, and you just can't beat a good team, Lamar Jackson, on the road. We're lucky to even have a chance there at the end, at the goal line. We got 3 plays off from the 6, and we just couldn't get anything in. So disappointing, but there's a lot of new pieces to this offense, especially that it's going to take us a little bit to get used to and to gel, especially when you don't play preseason. So come out against the Browns here, Bill Cosby, aka Deshaun Watson. Hopefully we can come out and run it down these guys' throats. I don't think they have a very good defense, so let's get into it. Really don't want to start off 0-2. You know the history of teams that go 0-2. It's not good for making the playoffs.
It's Madden NFL 23, and we'll be watching the Browns' veteran linebacker, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Browns and the Jags, coming up next.
Just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2.
Dog Pound home opener. They play the Texans. Watson played his old team week 1. They won 31-28. Really good game, tight game. And then, of course, our game, about as tight as you can get, came down to the last play.
The visiting Jaguars, they come into this one after a loss in the opener, and they're in for another tough test here.
And what a battle for an organization to look at your schedule and see 2 road games to start the season and not have a letdown immediately. You got to fight against that. You got to come out ready to play.
Let's go get the ball first.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Take it in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Play action, Lawrence.
No way. The safeties in this game on all Madden, the reaction is crazy. He's open there. I mean, Come on. He's open, bro.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Let's go.
Field across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. The Jaguars had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And right now they're probably asking, hey, who did we offend in the scheduling office? Back-to-back road games to start the season.
Yeah, that's a great question. I'll bet someone called the league office to protest, but sometimes it just shakes out that way. But if they can get out of this with a split, knowing they'll get those home games later in the season, it could be quite an advantage for them if they take care of business now.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Let's go. Good run right there. Good blocking up front.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On first down, right back to Etienne. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Well, this defense for the Browns, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
From the 31, Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. They'll run with Etienne. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Play action. It's Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk.
There we go.
First and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Finding Etienne here, catching it on the out route. So nothing doing there, and it'll be second and goal. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Etienne.
Let's go, baby.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Good drive, boys. Let's go.
Opening drive for them Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Cosby.
So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin
He's a bad guy.
Leading the charge will be their quarterback. Always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson.
And he's exactly the man you want in control of your offense. Excellent arm, good zip on the ball, not afraid to use his legs when he needs to. And what he's excelled at doing is making plays when the first read isn't available or when the pressure's about to get to him.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 16 carries, 101 yards, and a score.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
On 2nd and 7, Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Watson hooking up with Cooper there for the Cleveland first. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson.
Oh my god, I got burnt right there. Shit. I was cheating down. Fuck.
Peoples-Jones, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Rookie just got lost right there. He's going to have to play some more than he did last week. First real taste of game action. Fuck.
Volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize. And when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way to the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house. Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime.
95 Mike.
You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments prevent repeated last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front.
4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence to throw. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And you can just see that whole play develop, and that's where as a defender, you just lock in on your target and say, I'm not even thinking about breaking stride. I'm running straight for the belt buckle because where it goes, that's where you find his body, and he's able to get in there and make a great play.
And the next-gen stats tell the story as he was traveling at better than 19 miles an hour. Third and 2, now Lawrence.
Oh, fuck. Myles Garrett in coverage.
Obviously, no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on.
Man, that could have hit somebody, a Brown player maybe. Damn. Come on, D.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Watson's throw complete there to St. Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat, but a first down. Watson now to throw. He'll go right back to St. Brown. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
Gosh, freaking Cosby.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Oh my God, no.
Left side, a completion to his tight end, and he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he wisely will throw that one away.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They go up the middle with Chubb.
Oh, freaking Chubb.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on it. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Watson.
Gosh.
And St. Brown has got it. And he is going to have the Browns first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Impressive drive going
which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now. But you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Come on, D. We got to tighten things up.
7-7, our score after 1. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. They run it again with Chubb. He will push his way down to about the 14. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Watson. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
York able to send this one through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They go play action with Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. ETN up the middle. 42 yards on the ground for him so far.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. The pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. He targets Ingram for another grab. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge, Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll show the defense.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. This offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Lawrence. They'll get this out to the...
Damn it, Etienne.
And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. That'll be 4th and inches.
It's important as a defender to throw down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackle.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
But when you do call quarterback sneak, you don't mind if your quarterback's a little bit on the vertically challenged side, do you? Because he's just going to hide behind his big guys up front and be able to surge forward and pick up the first down.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Lawrence will throw.
No.
Almost intercepted, but it's incomplete.
What the hell?
Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence.
Catch the ball, Ridley. Oh my God. You gotta have that.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. On 3rd down, Lawrence. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring out the 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Shit.
Patterson's kick is good.
Got lucky right there.
At 10. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he won't return this one. He'll go
Come on,
down to a
D.
knee, and they'll
3 and
start
out right
at the
here.
25. Cleveland offense making their way out. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take...
Let's go, Trayvon. That a boy.
Trayvon Walker just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Now following the sack. They'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Watson dumps this to his running back, Chubb. Call it a gain of a yard. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Back to throw, Watson. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete.
Good job, D.
Let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got the kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. The last run got
My headphone batteries are getting low, so we might take a pause at halftime. I might go eat some dinner too. It just depends. We'll see.
They go play action now. Lawrence. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. 1st down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. This thrown quickly out to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Second down and 5. Straight ahead, ETN.
Damn it.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back over the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Now it's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Lawrence.
Oh, catch that, Ridley. I know it's a tough pass, but damn. It was cover 3, huh? So we probably had Jigba. Yeah. Yeah, and Jigba, it looked like cover 2 or cover 4 at snap, and I got confused. Come on, Patterson, make another one.
Right there defensively, jars it free, no 1st down.
Perfect.
Patterson's kick is good.
Let's go.
They will take the lead at 13-10.
Come on, D.
Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take
they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Watson. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Watson on 1st down. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. To the air yet again, Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't. Contact brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing again is Watson. And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Watson. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
York able to send this one through, and that's going to tie us at 13. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. Now Lawrence on first down. Open man right side is Ingram. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete.
I know we're just in the second quarter. There's a ways to go in this game. But that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Play action. It's Lawrence. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this one is incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a...
On 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read. It almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before the break. Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we come upon halftime with a tie score, 13-all. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, and it's the Titans on top as that one draws close to halftime. Jimmy Garoppolo has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, let's head to AT&T Stadium as we check out the Cowboys at home in Dallas. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. Brandon Cooks, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis. Check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And this one going the visitors' way as the Texans have the lead in that one. Derek Carr has a couple of touchdown passes there. We continue on with a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Jags. And they were able to find some success running the football, which is something they'll need to continue to do in a close game like this one. Meanwhile, for the Browns, here's a look at their numbers throwing the football in what was a very even first half. Final adjustments being made in the locker room. We're just about set for the second half from Cleveland. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Likely to make some changes in what's been a close.
Okay, we're back. I had to charge my phone, headphone, headset, whatever. Really competitive first half, man. Neither team's been that efficient on third down. We've had the time of possession.
To this point. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now it's Watson.
Gosh, no, come on. That's so stupid. That's so stupid.
CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves.
And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score take a 7-point lead now. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Here's a give to ETN. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't have a big tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. They'll be back at the 36. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Lawrence will throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact caught the ball free. It's 4th down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Oh my gosh. Doink. Of course.
Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
Unbelievable.
He nearly had that too, but it was a crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
So here are the Browns to take over. They were able to defeat Houston last week. They lead things here as well as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. On first down, it's Watson. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field, like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing on third down, Watson.
Get out of
His
here.
pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Taken in at the 11. A 40-yard punt, giving 3 on the return. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Second and 5 now. Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones.
Let's go.
And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him.
Congratulations. You want to see it?
Down.
He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Working with second and 5 now. In motion right is Jones. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lift their chops in order to get the big hit or play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21. A good pickup there at 22. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Back to the ground with Etienne. Greg Newsome up to make the stop.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
From from the 16. Lawrence. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And the Jaguars are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Come on, boys.
And they'll try the option on first and goal.
Get in there, Trevor. Oh, sneak that in
It's
now.
going to be second and goal now. Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact,
Let's go.
He's over for the touchdown.
Great drive.
Trevor Lawrence, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll see him be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will tie things at 20 all.
Hell of a drive.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They begin this drive with Chubb. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And again, it's Chubb. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
Damn.
And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37.
Get your 4s up.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third is worth through.
Get your 4s up. Great game.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down. They should have gotten more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
They go with Chubb on 2nd
Gosh,
down.
such a tough
Stepped
runner.
up shy of the 45 despite some pretty powerful running.
on any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Oh, what is that? Is that me?
Now we've got flags down.
Yes.
Looks like one of the Browns might have moved.
Move them back.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Watson.
Oh, no.
This completed to David Bell.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but
Too much time.
takes it inside the 40. A nice pickup.
It's a bad play call against trips.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap for Watson.
Get him. Get him. Let's go.
Get to him
What
as
a boy,
time
Devin
goes.
Lloyd. Hell yeah.
The one to get home and earn that sack. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about
I hate their
opportunities,
midfield
and that
logo,
holds true
that
when you're
little
playing
elf
defense as
thing.
well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Watson.
No way. Let's go, D. Good job.
Back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the
Coming after
secondary
this
partner.
punt.
Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Bounce in the end zone. Let's go.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Go. Oh,
And he
man.
takes us up to the
Could have
40-yard
broke that,
line
baby.
before being
Let's
corralled.
go.
47 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
A shotgun snap, and again the ETN.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, wow. It's not who I was throwing to, but oh well. It works beautifully. That makes up for that bullshit Amari Cooper long-ass play earlier. Where he just mossed me over 2 guys. Let's go.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. A handoff for Etienne. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The slot man in motion right.
Oh no.
This is going to be intercepted. Picked off by
Fuck me.
and the
Fuck
Browns
me.
are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
New play I'm working on.
Just
Just wrong
not all
read.
interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one
Ugh.
in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, we get...
Oh man, that hurts. ETN wide open. Ridley was coming open. That was the read. Damn it.
It usually comes down to the team making the fewest
Damn,
mistakes, and that's one of our
man.
mantras
Hate throwing
back at
picks.
Tennessee. Coach Majors say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well,
That sucks. We've got to turn the page though. Play defense right here.
They're setting things up for
Come
maybe
on,
later in
dude.
the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Watson, throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
A tie game in the 4th quarter. You and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 72 yards rushing now for Chubb, and a 1st down as well.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He lets this one fly toward the back.
Oh,
of
he
the end
dropped
zone.
it.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that
Wow.
looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is...
What?
Did you call your HR today?
Yeah, I'll talk later about it.
Opportunity wasted there. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a big
game. Chubb, and he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard
Sucks.
line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, sometimes, Brent, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they're 1st and goal following that gain of 17. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Here's Watson. steps away to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now Watson. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal.
Good job, D. That's how you stay tough right there. I love that.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
York able to send this one through, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And they will. As they get set to take over here.
All right,
and now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Here we go. Here we go.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Lawrence, now this is ETN on the draw. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll run with ETN.
Go, ETN. Go. 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 Let's go. Let's go.
Jacksonville. Travis Etienne. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jaguars have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. If there was a time to break off a nice run like that, it was right here to grab the lead in the 4th.
And it's just so much stress on a defense in that situation because you're looking at the clock. What are we guarding against? What's the first thing, right? The strike to the end zone, throwing the ball. Instead, they come back and hit him with a run. Block it well, and how about the physical run he made? Terrific job finding his way to the end zone to give him the lead.
So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it was capped off
on,
by a
D.
Travis Etienne touchdown run.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Come on, G.
Watson in the offense. Down by 4. A minute 15 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Here's Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. To throw, Watson.
Get him. Oh.
Pass complete to Chubb. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
They're running the ball. Interesting.
Tackle made by
And they're not.
Lloyd, the linebacker.
What are they doing?
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Second down and 7. Watson.
Oh, pick that, baby.
That should have been intercepted, but he cannot
Pick that, Devin Lloyd. Oh.
Lifeline there with third down coming up. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage, and sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
You're going to run it again, huh?
And it's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their
Works for me.
timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down.
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
And open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
Can our pass rush do something?
You stopped to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Now Watson. Complete to Bryant. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Watson to throw.
Oh, he's wide open. What are we doing, guys? What was that? What was that? Oh my gosh. You're kidding. Number 2. What were you doing, bro? Maybe he was out. He was out of bounds. Come on.
They made sure they bled the clock out as well and did not do it.
No challenge, no nothing. 0-2 on the last 2 plays of both games.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics,
Man,
they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
I can't believe it.
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Just crazy.
Takes it at the 7. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Unbelievable, man.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one...
Pass interference, come on.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end.
That sucks, man. Call cover 6 down in the end zone.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact.
Rayshawn Jenkins' coverage bus, just nobody in the end zone.
Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
10 seconds left on the play clock.
So for
Unbelievable.
Cleveland, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the
Both
road
of
next
these
week
games,
to take
3-point
on the
losses,
Tennessee
come down to the
Titans.
final
Meanwhile, for the
seconds.
Jaguars,
And I'm on the
they'll
wrong
drop
end
to
both
0-2.
times.
And they'll try to turn
Unfucking
things
real.
around next week as they have a matchup
I'm so
in New
mad right
Orleans
now.
against the Saints.
I'm so mad. Lawrence, I thought, was decent outside of that pick. And, you know, of course, Cosby throws one right to Devin Lloyd in that last possession, and he drops it. CPU never drops my interceptions. I mean, gosh, ETN and A-Chain are really good. Probably should have ran it more, you know, but it's tough. It's really tough to be 0-2 like that. Goodell didn't do us any favors making us go on the road to AFC North opponents back to back, and then another road game next week. I think it's at New Orleans potentially, which is one of the toughest places to go in and win. So, man, that sucks. Long season, but man, 0-2 hole, you know the statistics. It's not very good to get in the playoffs, so man, but you gotta love the drama, you gotta love how good these games have been.